played all day.
Right.
Mainly because with the thought that because of it being such a big area and the people were coming all day, that would have us all day. So we do put backing music on when we're not playing, just a backing track on so it keeps the music flowing.
I'm here with Michael, who is the local historian here at Cawood. Michael, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What sort of work do you do here every year?
About nearly 20 years now I've been collecting old photographs of Cawood, views and of people. It started when my mum wanted to know the history of her house, which I found out, and then I visited some of the old people in Cawood, one of which was 90, and he had a few of these old photographs which I got interested in. He lent me them, and I started copying them. And then I talked to other old people who lent me the photographs. And I started with sort of a couple of sheets, and then I started asking who the old people were, and then I got sports ones, football ones, the cricket ones, the fishing ones, because Cawood was a very important village. You know, the Cawoods were the foresters, the king's foresters, who looked after all the surrounding land for when the kings came and stayed at the castle. And of course the archbishops of York were based at the castle. Cardinal Wolsey in 1530, he stayed with us before he was arrested and sent on his way to London. Of course he died in Leicester before they could chop his head off or whatever, and I think the king perhaps wanted all his property, which he was very wealthy. Getting back to the photographs, it's nice when the young couples and people move into the village. They come and see me and ask where's the house, the history of the river. The industry in Cawood was fantastic. I mean, we had bricks work, tile works, we had our own gas works, we had the river traffic, we had bootmakers, shoemakers, basket makers.
So if visitors come to Cawood, they just come to the primary school here, and you're here for all 3 days?
Yes.
You are, and
indeed.
they can just come in, look around the old photos, and
absolutely.
And you give general information
just
about
give general. That's
history.
what I like. I like to talk to people, anybody who's interested. Quite often we get people who come, whose parents lived here, friends lived here, relatives lived here, they lived here, and you sometimes get several generations. I've just had a lady in now, 101 years old, who was on the fishing photographs.
Really?
And she's the lady who was the fisherwoman, 101 years old, and she's had a real good chuckle.
Bringing back memories.
And that's what this weekend's about. It's about people coming and having a little reminisce.
There's so much selection here at Cawood with all the stalls. I'm here to buy a wallet. Hi Keith, how are you doing?
Very well, thank
nice
you.
to meet you. So how has business been over the last 2 days?
Oh, fantastic. Very, very good indeed.
And the weather's still glorious.
The weather's glorious, it helps us out superbly. It means we can put our stock outside, we can get a lot more of it on display. Very, very good. And of course the setting and the music, it's brilliant for selling things.
How many years have you been coming?
This is our 3rd year of actually having a stall here, but we do live in the village.
Oh, you do?
Yes, so we've been here for the last few years now.
Okay, do you do stalls anywhere else in the county?
Occasionally, but we really save it for Cawood Show. It's our local village show and we like to support it.
Okay Keith, I like your wallet. I'll have it please.
Thank you very
much.
much.
How much is
that? That is £8.99, sir.
There you go mate, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with two lovely ladies that are working for a very worthwhile cause. Ladies, tell me your names.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Rita.
And obviously you're working for the Macmillan Cancer Support Charity. Have you had a good day today?
Very good. Very good.
Very good, yes.
Yes, it started slow, but as the day's gone on, it's been brilliant.
So are you here every year?
This is the second year,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Second year?
Yeah.
Wow.
People have actually passed and just donated because they either know somebody or they had trouble themselves.
Yes.
So,
We do give half to Macmillan and half to Cawood Church. You know, the money that we make. We don't take anything out of whatever we make, we provide ourselves.
Well, I think everybody knows somebody that's had that kind of illness, so it's a very, very good cause. So do you ladies know someone that's had the illness?
Yes, me.
Yeah, you have.
Yes.
So you're putting your heart and soul into
This
it.
is to give back. of what they gave me back.
Yes.
And I can't praise them enough.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else to, and it gives us pleasure doing it.
Yes.
And
The Macmillan nurses, they do such a great job.
Yes.
And do you know any Macmillan nurses, or you know of them, obviously?
I know. Well, my niece is chairman of the Macmillans, so I support her as much as I can. We'll do this and send them the money.
Well, thanks very much for this quick interview today, and hope you make loads more money.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Well, John, I'm back again. I saw you on the first day, of course. Now it's day 3. How's it all gone?
It has gone brilliantly. I'm really, really chuffed with everything that's happened, and more importantly, the fact that it's not been raining. It's overcast now, but we're not worried about that. We've actually got through it. So absolutely delighted, absolutely delighted.
So how do you feel on your last day?
Well, yeah, I'm a bit sad on that. I was actually thinking of finishing at 5 o'clock this afternoon, because it doesn't mean I've got to do any work clearing off, but that's not fair. But I've just got to really say that I've only done 5 years, but there's people who are still on the committee after 25 years. They're the ones that deserve all the plaudits and all the thanks from us.
Well, that's about it from the coverage of the 25th anniversary of the Cawood Craft Festival. All that's left for me to do is say thank you for watching, and many, many thanks to the committee that worked very, very hard throughout the year to make this work. From myself, Will, and the rest of the team, I'm going to now leave you with a special tribute to John Catternack, the former chairman. John Catternack is stepping down after 5 years of being chairman. What's your thoughts?
Well, I think after 5 years, I think it takes its toll on anybody, and basically next year's project, I think, is to find another chairman as good as John, as has been absolutely fantastic for the 5 years.
I've been on the committee for 25 years, and so I've known 3 or 4 chairmen, and I think John always gave 100%. He didn't just ask us to do jobs; he did lots of them himself. So I admire him a lot.
I've been involved with the Craft Festival committee since 2005, since we did the last DVD, and I've always thought that John Catternack has been an exceptionally good chairman. Is the only one I've known, but I think that it's the festival and the festival committee are going to struggle greatly without his input, and thanks for 5 years, John, and all the best.
And what's your feelings on John Catternack?
Well, I've known him since I've been able to speak really in the village. So I've really enjoyed his help, and he's always been a great contributor to the community.
Well, I've known John ever since he came to Cawood, and I think he's very good. He's been very good at doing his job at the Cawood Craft Festival. It's been a great help to me when I've been learning the laptop, and helped me out quite a few times, and I'm sure he'll be very sadly missed.
John, this is a tribute to you, and thank you so much for all your hard work. All your ideas and all your expertise has been totally invaluable, and even though I haven't been able to offer you the support that I would like to have done this year, it's been lovely just to drop in on you at your house and sometimes have an informal glass of wine. thank you so much for all you've done, John, and we wish you all the best, and we're thinking of you and your family. And I was in on the very first act 25 years ago, and that's going back, well, a quarter of a century now, and we were up in the Vicarage garden, all under a Boy Scouts tent, I think. But now things have really evolved, and doing my demonstration here in the church belfry with my strawcraft, I've met so many visitors who have been over the moon with this village. So thank you to all and everybody.
Well, John's been with the committee for 5 years now, and he's done a really good job as the chairperson of the committee. I mean, one of John's strengths is the fact that he has connections with the Selby District Council. He is a councillor, and of course that helps us in many ways to promote the festival and get people here into the village and paying money and allowing us to make money for the various charities we support. So he will be very much missed. But we thank him very much for the job he's done over the past 5 years.
Are you a media production student or graduate? Have you just liked what you've seen? If so, the Cawood Craft Festival 2009 wants to hear from you. We are looking for a group of individuals who want to further their work experience to produce a film of the 2009 festival. Applicants must be available from Friday the 28th to Monday the 31st of August 2009. For more details, go to www.cawoodcraftfestival.co.uk or email Dave Robinson on cawoodcraftfestivaldvd@yahoo.co.uk, and we could be seeing you at the festival in 2009.